So this is for you guys who have got an insurance policy, or you're looking at an insurance policy that's got some sort of deductible. For those of you maybe who are state employees looking at the state insurance plan that's provided to you, it's got a $2,500 maximum out of pocket, let's say, that you've got to pay. It doesn't have a deductible, but it's got a maximum out of pocket. So there are certain things that if they happen, you're going to have to pay up to $2,500 before the insurance pays everything after that. Or some of you may be under 65 looking at standard, Obamacare type insurance, and you got a deductible of some kind there. So we're going to take a quick look at how we fill the hole of protecting against that deductible. Why? Well, because $2,500 is a lot of money to come up with in the case of an accident, or $5,000 is a lot of money. Most of us don't have that laying around, and it would be very uncomfortable to ask our friends or family for it. So this is, or we don't have to dig out a savings or sell a stock or whatever. So this is how we cover that. We put a little out-of-pocket protection plan in place. The one I like the best is by Manhattan Life. Out-of-pocket protection plan. Real straightforward. There's no deductibles. There's no networks. It's super simple. You choose a daily benefit amount they're going to pay you for being in the hospital that's up to 10 days. You get up to 10 days, okay? And then they give you another lump sum just for being in the hospital at all. So you get a daily benefit plus a lump sum. So let's just start right there. Let's take a look at the basics there, okay? So here's the quota for that. You see that the $200 a day benefit for being in the hospital is only less than $2 more, or a little bit more than $2 more rather, than the $100 a day. So getting $200 a day for just over $2 more a month is the sweet spot. So we choose that one. Now, when we get in next, it wants to know, well, how much do you want to receive in lump sum for being in the hospital? Well, we'll take a look at both. So if you had a $2,500 maximum out of pocket or $2,500 deductible, either one, this one's going to give you $2,500 for going into the hospital. It doesn't care what your plan is. It's going to give you $2,500 regardless. If you had no insurance at all, it'd give you $2,500. You can give this by itself, even if you didn't have insurance. So $2,500, we like to add the emergency accident. Why? This gives you $250 if you have to go to the ER, not admitted to the hospital, so you don't get this. We want you to at least get something if you have to go to the ER or an urgent care for emergency room purposes. This gives you $250. You can get that a couple to 4 times a year, depending on where you are. So this comes out to $25.66. So you get $2,500 plus $200 a day for every day in your hospital. You're in the hospital, and that's only $25.66 a month. $25.66. So now let's take a look at a benefit you get no matter what. You get $100 a year back just for going to the doctor office. Let me say that again. Up to 2 times a year, and we all go twice a year, right? Just about, for checkups or something. So you go to the doctor's office, you make the little claim, you get $50. So that's an easy way to get $100 back from the policy every year, no matter what. This monthly payment does not go up. It's guaranteed renewable year to year, and the payment does not increase. So if you have a $5,000 deductible or some policy that's going to have an out-of-pocket cost of $5,000, then you see the payment is $36.50. $36.50. Still extremely affordable to cover that very expensive out-of-pocket lump sum you'd have to come up with out of the blue if something happens to you. And then lastly, some of you with Advantage plans and so forth on Medicare have to pay for an outpatient surgery copay. So if you wanted to add some outpatient surgery benefit, you could. $1,000 is another $16 a month. But if we take that off, you see we're back down to $36.50. And so If you are on a plan that's got a deductible of $2,500 or more, then I strongly recommend having an out-of-pocket protection plan in place. It will save the bank and save you a lot of heartache and embarrassment potentially from having to try and come up with that money out of the blue. And they are going to get it from you. So see me for a specific quote, but it's going to be very close to what I'm showing you right here. Very easy to set up, and no health questions. You'll be all set. All right.